and today I'm going to show you how to get the Kardashian sisters looks, Kim, Kourtney, and Khloe. Love or hate the Kardashians, you have to admit that they all have beautiful makeup. And don't forget to stick around at the end of the video for a bonus. Okay, I already applied my foundation. I used the Perfecting Luminous foundation from Sonia Kashuk in Vanilla. And I used the Hidden Agenda concealer and the taupe brow definer for my brows. And then I just warmed up my face with the blush in Nude because it's matte and you don't want to use something that's shimmery because then your face is just going to look really shimmer. So I used the matte one. And now we can go on to the eyes. I'm using the Eye on Fall palette, and I'm first going to use this color here, number 3. And I'm going to apply this on the outer half of my eye. And slightly wing it out. And then bring it in to the crease. So you just want to create a basic shape. We're going to blend it out some more later. But you just want it on the outer half and then going in towards the crease, or in the crease. And then I'm going to take shade 1 and I'm going to apply this on the inner tear duct area. I'm just going to darken it up just a smidge, and I'm going to use this color here, number 5. It's a dark navy blue. Because I don't want to do it with black because black is too harsh. So just a tiny bit on the outer corner. And I just want to darken up this outer half. I don't want to go into the crease, just the outer half. I'm going to take the same gray color that I started off with. And I'm using a flat Sonia Kashuk brush for this. It's a small eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to put that underneath my lower lids. Underneath my lash line. Lower lash line. And then you just want to connect it and then blend it in. Now I'm taking the Eye on Fall palette and I'm using color number 2 with a large eyeshadow brush from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm going to put that on my brow bone, and I'm going to smudge it to smudge out this eyeshadow and blend it. Next I'm going to lightly line my lids with this Sonia Kashuk Jet Set liquid liner because I'm going to be applying false lashes. Just slightly wing it, not too much. Next I'm using Sonia Kashuk's white eyeliner, and I'm going to put this in my waterline. Just very lightly, you don't want it to be too white. Next I'm going to apply these Full Glam lashes. So I just applied the lashes, now I'm just going to curl them and add the Sonia Kashuk mascara, and then I'll be right back. So these are the eyes finished. I put mascara 1 coat on the top and bottom lashes, and now we can move on to the rest of the face. For blush, I'm going to be using Flamingo by Sonia Kashuk. And I'm just going to apply this to the tops of my cheekbones. And I'll work it in towards my temples. Kim usually has a little bit of shimmer on the tops of her cheekbones, so I'm going to take this color here. It's an eyeshadow. It's called Starlight. I'm going to take a little bit of that and just put it on the cheekbone. And for lips, I'm using Soft Pink by Sonia Kashuk. And then I'm going to use this lip gloss on top of that, and this lip gloss is called Darling. So this is a finished Kim Kardashian look. A lot of YouTubers do Kim Kardashian looks all the time, but I wanted to do her sisters as well. So here's the Kim Kardashian one if you just want to see Kim's. But Kim's look is really soft pinks, romantic, girly look, but also sultry at the same time. So I really like her makeup, but I also like her sister's makeups too. So if you want to get her sister's looks, then keep watching. Okay, now on to Kourtney's look, and I've already used my Perfecting Luminous foundation by Sonia Kashuk, and I filled in my brows with the taupe brow definer, and I also used the Hidden Agenda concealer palette. So now I'm just going to darken up my skin just a little bit. Kourtney is not as fair as I am, so I'm just going to tan it up, and I'm going to use this blush by Sonia Kashuk, and it's called Nude. and it has no shimmer to it, so I'm just gonna have a fake tan. And I'm just gonna apply this where the sun would naturally hit me, which would be like on my forehead, on the cheeks, down my nose, on my chin. And just keep applying it until you feel comfortable with how tan you look. So that's good enough for me. I'm obviously still not the same color as Courtney, but that's gonna work for right now. Courtney's look is really simple. I'm gonna use the Sonia Kashuk Eye on Fall palette, and I'm just gonna use color number 2. And I'm just gonna do a wash of this color over my lids. I'm using a Sonia Kashuk large eyeshadow brush. And I'm just placing it all over my lids, and then I'm going to go back and blend it out. Now I'm taking a clean crease brush and I'm blending out the color. I'm going to take the Eye on Neutral palette and I'm going to use this color here, number 2. And this color is matte. And I'm going to use this as the highlight color for my brow bone. It's also going to blend out this color even more. Next, I'm taking the blackest eyeliner pencil from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm just going to softly line the top of my lids because we are going to apply false lashes. Next, I'm using these full volume lashes by Sonia Kashuk. Okay, so I've already applied the eyelashes, and I'm just going to curl them and then apply Sonia Kashuk mascara, and then I'll be back. Okay, so these are the eyes finished with the coats of mascara. I just did one coat of mascara on the top and one coat on the bottom, and now we can move on to the rest of the face. For blush, I'm using Pink by Sonia Kashuk, and I'm just going to apply that to the tops of my cheekbones. And lately Courtney's been wearing red lips, so I'm going to be using Rosy Nude by Sonia Kashuk, and it's a velvety lip crayon. This is the finished Courtney look. And it's really simple to do, and it looks really polished at the end. And I think she does her makeup really simple because she's a mommy now, so you know, mommies are on the go. So I decided to wear a navy blue and ivory striped shirt to make it sort of a nautical theme to go with the red lips, red, white, and blue. And if you want to get Chloe's look, then stay tuned. So I used my tinted moisturizer from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm the color Linen, and Chloe has fair skin compared to her sister, so I just stuck with my regular one, with my regular foundation. And then I used the Sonia Kashuk Hidden Agenda concealer. And I used my Taupe Brow Definer by Sonia Kashuk. And when you're filling your brows, you kind of want them to be a little bit thicker than usual, just because the Kardashians all have thick eyebrows. Compared to her sisters, Chloe likes to wear more warm colors like browns and corals and more neutral colors. I've noticed that on the show she usually has a brown smoky eye, so that's what I'm going to do today. And I'm going to be using the Bronzed Beauty palette from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm going to be using an eye definer and iced coffee. So I'm just going to line my lids first. And you're going to want to extend the line quite a ways because she does have very exaggerated kind of cat eye look. Next, you're going to want to smudge out this line. So I'm just using a Sonia Kashuk small eyeshadow brush, and you want to smudge it up towards the crease. And today I'm going to start with the darker color first, so I'm going to start with the darkest shade in this palette, which is this one here. And I'm using the same brush, and I'm just going to apply this on the outer half of my eyes. And you want to create a V, an outer V with this. Just like that, very slowly. And start bringing it in. Something like this. And then I'm going to take a buffing or smudging brush, and then I'm just going to... So just keep going back and forth and blending out the color. So you want something like this. Now I'm going to use the lightest color, which is this one here. And I'm going to apply this on the inner half of my lids. and just blend it in with the brown that we placed before. Now I'm taking the iced coffee pencil liner and I'm just going to mark the waterline all the way in. And you want to put some underneath your lid too. And we're going to smudge it. And then we're taking the same brush that we used earlier to smudge out this line. Just a little bit. And then go ahead and extend the line outwards. Taking the Ion Neutral palette, and I'm using this lightest color here for my brow bone. And I'm just taking a large eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to put that as a highlight, but I don't want shimmer just because the rest of the shadow is shimmery. So just want to balance it out by putting this or making it matte. Next, I'm going to curl my lashes with the Sonia Kashuk eyelash curler and use the Sonia Kashuk mascara. And I'm not going to apply any false lashes for Chloe's look because from what I can tell on the show is that she doesn't really wear false lashes day to day. It seems like she only wears them on big events, so I'm just going to do that. So these are the eyes finished. I have applied mascara to the top and bottom lashes. You want to make sure that you put on a lot of mascara because she does put lots and lots of coats. So this is what they look like up close. And now onto the rest of the face. So Chloe does wear bronzer, so I'm going to use the Golden Bronzer by Sonia Kashuk. And I'm just going to apply that to the hollows of my cheeks. And then just a tiny bit on my forehead. Just so it doesn't look like I have lots of color only in the cheek area, just to balance out the color. And I'm going to use Lily Blush by Sonia Kashuk. And it's kind of a corally pink color. It's not totally pink and it's not totally coral. It's right in between. And I'm going to place that on the top of my cheekbone. For lips, I'm using Nectar by Sonia Kashuk, and it's also a coral color. And of course, I'm going to top this with some lip gloss, and I'm using the color Fairy by Sonia Kashuk. So this is a finished Chloe look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this part of the tutorial. And I wore animal print because Chloe really likes animal print, and it's just a good piece to always have in your closet is some sort of animal print because it never goes out of style. It's just one of those classic things that everybody likes, and it's kind of like a neutral you can wear with anything. So stay tuned for the bonus, guys. Okay, so welcome to the bonus part of this video. I'm not going to tell you who I'm doing just so you can try to guess as I'm doing the makeup along the way. So the first thing that I'm going to use is the black Sonia Kashuk eyeliner pencil. And I'm just going to start lining the top of my lids. And this doesn't have to be neat because we're going to smudge this. Next, I'm going to be using this smudger brush from Sonia Kashuk. It's from the Bamboo line, and I really love this for smudging eyeliner just because it's so short and dense. It really makes it a lot easier. For me, it really helps to work in a diagonal instead of just pushing it up. It makes it a little bit easier. Next, I'm using the Ion Neutral palette. And I'm going to be using this warm brown here. And I'm just using a Sonia Kashuk fluffy blending brush. And I'm going to apply this just in the crease. Now I'm going to go in with this color black, number 12, with a short, small eyeshadow brush from Sonia Kashuk. And I'm just patting the flat end into it, tapping off the excess. And you just want to tap this on your lids. I did one coat of black with the shadow, and then I went in again, and then I did it just more on the lash line so it's really dark. Now I'm going to go in with this color here right on top of the black, and I'm using a crease brush from Sonia Kashuk Bamboo, and I'm just tapping it on the top. You really want to tap off the excess. And now I'm going to go in between the brown and the black. Are you guys guessing who this is going to be? So by now it should be really well blended. I'm actually going to go in with a little bit more brown just to warm it up a little bit. So I'm going to take that warm brown that I used for the crease, and I'm just going to go over it just a little bit. So I'm taking number 2 with a really flat, dense Sonia Kashuk crease brush. And then you want to buff this color right underneath your brow bone. Now I'm going back with the black eyeliner pencil, and I'm going to mark this on my waterline. And I'm going to lightly line my lower lids. And then I'm just going to go back with the smudge brush and then smudge that out. Okay, now I'm going to curl my lashes and add the Sonia Kashuk mascara, and then I'm going to apply these false lashes, the Full Glam false lashes from Sonia Kashuk, the same ones that I used for Kim's look, and then I'll be back to show you the rest of the face. Okay, so these are the eyes finished with the lashes on, and I applied 1 coat of mascara on the top and then 2 coats on the bottom, and now we can move on to the rest of the face. So you guys guessing who this is yet? Probably sure you guys already know by now. Okay, I'm going to take Sonia Kashuk's Golden Bronzer, and I'm using the Sonia Kashuk powder brush, the bamboo, and I'm just going to put this in the hollows of my cheeks and some on my forehead, not too much. And now I'm going to go in with the color Melon, Sonia Kashuk blush, and I'm using her blush brush, the black handle line, and I'm just going to apply that on my cheekbones. I actually saw this person today on the Wendy Williams show, so I was studying her makeup. And for lips, I'm going to be using one of my favorite nudes from Sonia Kashuk, which is Morning Glory. So hopefully you stuck to the end of the video, and hopefully you've already guessed by now that this is a Kris Jenner look, the momager of Kim Kardashian, Khloe, and Kourtney. And she rocks a smoky eye all the time, which I think is fabulous because I do the same thing. I don't care if it's a day look or a night look, I'll just do whatever I like. So this is her look, which is always just a nice smoky eye. Sometimes she switches it up and does a smoky eye just on the outer ends or the outer corners of the eyes and not always a full smoky look. But I was watching the Wendy Williams show this morning and she was on, and this is kind of the look that she had. So thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye.